Hey, so I am posting this video that I didn't want to post, but I got so many requests on it. So I'm going to show you how I braid my own hair to do crochet braids. So this is a braid pattern, like the foundation for crochet braids. Now, when you're just doing a foundation for crochet braids, they don't have to be super duper perfect if you're doing it yourself at home. So here's a pattern that I do. So I'm going to start with a fresh part down the middle. Like I said, it does not have to be perfect, but try to get sort of straight line down the middle. And then my nape is harder to section off because it is growing back from the undercut that I had. And you know, when hairs are short, they do what they want to do. So I'm going to just add extra clips in at the top and then at the bottom. But I'm going to try to get it as straight as I can. Okay, there it is. And then I'm just going to take some conditioning coconut oil, hair conditioner, and I'm going to grease my scalp. The scalp has to be fresh and greased and dandruff free, honey. I'm not afraid to grease my scalp, take it back to my roots. So I'm going to put 4 braids on each side, and this first braid is just going to be like the anchor braid, or the braid that is going to guide my other braids. So I'm going to take a part down there. This is going to be my first braid. Then I'm going to section that off. And this is kind of like, I'm going to teach you how to braid a little. And I cut my nails because even though they're still kind of long, I cannot braid with long nails, and I really can't braid with these nails, but I kept them on because I'm going to get my hair done again. So I'm going to take 3 sections, my nails done again, and then you kind of have to lift your arms up. And the key to cornrowing is your hands have to be positioned toward the back, and you have to like kind of guide the hair with your hands. You have to kind of pull back. So this is not a beginner's braiding tutorial. This is like if you almost got it, if you have it but you don't know how to connect, this is it. You kind of have to guide your hands back. I'm trying to show you here. And just keep going. It's like pulling them back. You guiding the hair back, pulling back. That's how you get it to be flat. So I'm just going down and I am braiding all the way down to my nape where the short hairs are. So I really don't have hang time like I used to have it, but it'll come back shortly. It'll be there. Okay, now that I'm done with the first braid, my second braid, I'm going to start that by my ear. And the reason why I'm going to start it by my ear is it kind of allows you to gauge your parts and have your sections equal, you know, because the 2 in the middle help you, you know, you can kind of gauge, if you get what I'm saying. I can't really explain it. So I'm taking my hands, I'm taking my 3, and I'm going back and I'm grabbing hair as I go down and making sure that my hands are moving toward the back. That's going to allow, like I said, for flat braids. And you have to detangle every time you do a section or a row or a piece of hair. Every time you braid a piece of hair, you have to bring it all the way down. And I'm going to kind of put some more hair back in there. But this section, this braid, you have to kind of make smaller. Okay, here's my third cornrow. So I'm taking my 3 strands of hair and I am braiding, and my hands are guiding back, and every time I go back, I'm grabbing a new piece of hair to add to the braid. Okay, so the most important part for this braiding pattern is that hair on the side. You're going to take the end of it, add it to that braid, the next braid to connect it, and just braid it on down. That's the major part of this pattern. Each braid you have, you connect them. So you're just connecting braids. So now I'm on my last braid for this section, and I'm going to take that piece of hair and I'm going to connect it down with that. You always want to keep 3 pieces of hair in your hands, and then you just take the tip and just braid it on down. That's the easiest I can really describe it. Now, I'm going to unravel the first braid that I did. And I'm just going to go all the way up and add that last section that I did, that braid to that. So I unraveled the hair. I picked up the hair that was hanging and I added it to the first braid that I did. And I'm going to re-braid it. Okay, so I'm finished with that side, and I'm going to the other side to finish off everything. What I did to the right side, I did exactly to the left side. It looks kind of janky, like my braids were off, but okay, so now I'm going to unravel the middle part, and you remember I connected that braid, so I'm going to take that out and I'm going to show you how I connect both of them. So I'm going to add that one, then I'm just going to braid down, add the next one, and just finish it off. That's how I can explain it. I think in the future I will do a new foundation and show you a different pattern, and it will be neater. I promise I'll have my nails off, but this is what I can do at home for myself. And if you go to a professional, expect neater braids, but if you can learn to do it yourself, why not, and save some money. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.